Hi, my name is Tatiana for Where is the Buzz TV, and I'm here with Corbin Bleu. How are you doing today?
I'm doing very well, Tatiana. How are you?
Awesome. I'm excited because I feel like this is like a dream deferred for me to be able to talk to you. I'm a big High School Musical fan, so to be sitting here with you right now is just crazy. Well, virtually, of course.
Thank you. Thank
Um,
you. I know these. I know. Seriously, someday we'll be able to actually sit in the same room together.
Exactly. I'm looking forward to that as well. So I'm super excited to talk to you about Love for Real, your new movie that's coming out July 31st on Hallmark. I got to watch it last night and it's just super cute, really fun. I feel like something that we need in these times right now, like just good energy, good spirits. Tell me a little bit about your character in the film, Marco.
Well, I mean, first of all, as far as what you said, I feel like that's always Hallmark movies. It's always that feel good, just vibe that you need, and yes, we need it. We need it more than ever. And even though
Yeah.
we are starting to see some sense of normalcy, it's I still think that projects like this are at the end of the day, when everything that's happened, we come home and like you just want to
Exact.
feel
Yes.
good.
I
Um,
completely agree.
yeah, yeah, um, yeah. This was a fun one for me. I obviously we not only where we were shooting, we shot in Hawaii. It was this beautiful backdrop. But
Yes,
to
I was going to ask you
have
about that
the
too. Like, what was it like shooting in Hawaii? But we'll get to that too.
Yeah, for sure. It was. I mean, that was gorgeous. But having the backdrop of the film be this reality style television show, sort of like based on The Bachelor.
Right.
Um, and for me to actually get to play the
The
Bachelor,
Bachelor. I know.
yeah, it's definitely something I never had pictured for myself. I guess that this would happen,
Stop.
um, and even my character, he's an ex football player, um, and just even physically, I just to try to get shredded for the role. Just that was different for me.
Did you watch any
But
Bachelor or any like reality TV?
yeah,
You did?
yeah, I did. I had watched episodes of The Bachelor, and then as well as other reality shows. I'll be honest. I started with The Bachelor, and then I sort of moved into some other ones even after we stopped filming,
That's how it
because I
works. You
caught the
start
bug.
one and then you
It,
just spiral into the rest of
it's
it.
a drug.
Yeah,
Like I
it
was
is.
not expecting to be hooked
Mhm.
on these reality dating shows.
Yeah.
But I am. Uh, it's really interesting. I feel like with this film to get to see a lot of the behind the scenes that go on
Yeah.
with these reality shows.
For
Uh,
sure. I feel like people wonder about that a lot. Like, what is this really like? Are they, and that it kind of gives you a sneak peek into what could be happening. I think most of the time is probably happening on these reality shows as well. So that is really a really nice aspect of the film too.
yeah, you get to see how uh, the producers really will step in and
Hmm.
do whatever they can to either get the drama,
Right.
which comes off great for the comedy in the
Hmm.
movie, but also you see how uh, a lot of them are they are really looking for love, but a lot of them they're not. They're just there for their 15 minutes of fame, and just how that happens behind the scenes too. I thought it was really fun to get to play that.
Yeah,
Yeah.
absolutely, for sure. So I know you guys got to shoot in Hawaii and
Mhm.
awesome times, great moments. What was it like working with the cast, and particularly Chloe, because she's another Disney alum as well. So, I know you guys
Yeah.
probably haven't got to work together, but getting to work together now, what was that like?
We had a blast. Chloe and I got a chance to work together and have several scenes. Most of my stuff was with Tayana Tully,
Yeah,
who's actually a native Hawaiian.
really, that's
Because
so
we have,
cool.
yeah. Yeah, so we had because we played love interest in the film.
Hmm.
But uh, Chloe was wonderful. Tayana was wonderful. Truly, such a talented and just great to work with cast. I don't have any complaints, which is really nice to say. You're working in paradise, and you don't want a bad apple ruining it. And I really was impressed with the ensemble that was put together. One, to work with, but two, from even the acting caliber. It's especially like a project like this. Like I said, it's a cute, like, feel good
Yeah.
project, which can easily go really cheese.
Yeah.
If it's led in the wrong direction. And I thought that we had such a stellar cast that was really able to
I'll
also
agree with that too.
bring some groundedness to it.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Even for like, even for Hallmark, the movie wasn't overly cheesy. I think it was very still, even though we're in paradise, it was still very grounded and set to reality a little bit, even when the two main characters, the girls, are talking about going on the reality show and why, they may want to do it. Like there were very real themes of the movie, which I really liked as well. So I'll be super, super excited for everyone to see it. What are some things that you hope people feel about the movie when they're watching it or kind of get out of the film?
Um, well, I think as I've said already, like when I caught the bug for the reality TV shows, it is such a guilty pleasure,
Yeah.
and I feel like uh, I hope people get their fix in that aspect of it, while also still getting a scripted project,
Yeah.
and also just it's also a really wonderful love story, and I love that you do have the dual love story going on too. You really got two different couples that you get to
Yeah.
root for, and I think we'll have different people rooting for different couples depending on what their what their interests are. Um, but also I feel like the just the backdrops of this, it's such a
Stunning.
stunning, beautiful, and I mean, you really you get to see it in the film, but like in person, where that one the shot, even like toward the end, like there was a couple of different scenes that were there, but we're in this valley where the rainbows are
Oh
at the end,
yeah.
where the horses come in.
Hmm.
That's what they call it's in Hawaii, and it's what they call Jurassic Valley, and it's because that's where they shot Jurassic Park.
Okay.
The original Jurassic Park, where they go in, and the I believe it's where they go in to see the Triceratops.
Hmm.
That that's where we actually got to shoot there, and you look in every direction, and it's just breathtaking
I can only
landscapes.
imagine. But you do get those vibes from the film for sure.
You're actually a step ahead of me because I still haven't gotten a chance to see it yet.
Oh my
So
gosh.
yeah, I've seen bits and pieces because
Yeah.
I had to go in for ADR
Hmm.
for certain parts, and what I got to see was just beyond incredible.
Oh yeah,
Uh, but
you're gonna
just
be
seeing in
floored.
person,
Like
I really felt like I and just seeing whatever playback we had, or it was really nice to see that McLean was capturing just
yeah.
this stunning landscape. Yeah.
No, you're gonna be floored. It looks fantastic. It's so so great. Now, without giving anything away, when I was watching the movie, when I got to the end, I was like, sequel, spin-off. What are
Okay.
what are your thoughts about that as well?
I mean, well, I'd do it in a heartbeat. I mean, it was, as I said, it was such a great group of people. We were shooting
Right.
in Hawaii. Like that's I yeah. Let's put that out there.
Yeah, I think Hallmark should do it. I'll put it out there right now. I definitely see a spinoff or a sequel for sure. And why not just bring it back to Hawaii? So,
Well, you know what's great is because the backdrop is this reality show. I mean,
mhm,
there's always multiple seasons of the reality show. Not only that, a lot of times I know in those shows they'll bring people back
exactly.
to like sort of spice things up. So who
Right.
knows?
Or where are they now type of thing. So there's
Right.
lots of different ways that I think it could go. So I'll be really, really excited for audiences to check that out. Love for Real on July 31st at 9 p.m. So before I let you go, I know you're probably tired of it, but I definitely got to get some High School Musical questions in there. Like, I don't know if you know, but it has a cult following. It is a legacy behind it. It's amazing. I remember watching it when I was a kid, and I still love it to this day. So I just gotta get some of those in there for the fans too. Your fans actually found me too, and had some questions that they wanted me to ask you.
Oh wow. Okay. Cool. Nice.
So first off, I know that you are multifaceted. You sing, dance, act. So can we expect you to see you in Broadway coming back anytime soon? I know you did Kiss Me Kate and a bunch of other projects, but
So yeah, I'm currently not slated for a Broadway show, but right now I am slated to return to Arena Stage in DC. I know that it's been announced that I'm going to be doing Catch Me If You Can. So
people?
just to be able to return to the stage in general. And I'm hoping to get back to New York soon, especially now that we in the fall we are starting to see shows reopen again. I miss it. I miss it terribly.
Well,
And
congratulations. Catch Me If You Can is huge. Like, that
yeah, it
should be
should be really, really
exciting.
fun. I did Anything Goes at Arena Stage
Hmm.
uh, 2018, I think, and it was just a great experience.
Yeah.
Molly Smith, who's the artistic director over there, she had directed that Anything Goes, and she was another one where we just said we just got to find something else to do together because I loved working with her and
Yeah.
it seems like it's mutual. So we decided Catch Me If You Can would be a fun one to
That's
do.
going to be
But
great.
funny enough, actually, initially she had said to me like, "What is it that you want to do?"
Hmm.
And I told her my real love of what I want to do. I want to do Rocky Horror. And
Oh man, that would be great.
well, she was just like, yeah, let's do it. And she went to go get the rights, and they were snatched up it was just before we had our conversation. So we couldn't do it. So we were trying to figure out what something else would be. But
Yeah.
Rocky Horror is still on my list.
Okay. I can definitely see that. That would be fantastic. But congratulations on Catch Me If You Can. That's one of my favorites. So you're gonna kill it. Amazing, amazing. So as far as High School Musical goes, have you had the opportunity to see the new High School Musical, the series at all?
So I saw the earlier episodes. I haven't seen any of the recent ones. I
Okay.
haven't. I'm just so,
No, you're a busy
there's
man. I get
there's
it.
so much there's so much content and most of the time if I'm watching something it's usually to research something else that I'm working on at the
Right.
time or I'm just rewatching The Office for the
Aren't we
100th
all though? So I
time.
completely
That's
get it.
my yeah, that's my go-to. But what I have seen of them and when I met them a couple years ago,
Mhm.
they were so wonderful. I mean, I really thought they were talented and hardworking, and they seemed like a great group of kids, and I was very happy that it was them that was them carrying on the legacy.
Well, I was just going to ask too, do you think Chad would ever make an appearance? Could you see that happening on the series?
We'll
But
see.
you're
I
but
don't
you're
know.
open.
Maybe.
But you're open to it potentially if it were to come up.
Under the right circumstances, yes.
Okay. Okay. Awesome. That's good to know. Uh, so between three movies that you were a part of, which one do you say is your favorite?
Three, three
Three?
for sure.
Okay, really? I think
Yeah,
everybody's
yeah.
favorite is two. And I have my favorite is three too, honestly, just because it's the last one and it's so beautiful and all the songs and everything. But two, I do like two as well. But two seems to be like a fan favorite. So
It
I'm
does
happy
seem to
that
be
you
a
say
fan
three as
favorite.
well.
But it's exactly like you said. It was the culmination of everything, and at that point, we had been working together for years, and it was so much. There was so much comfort by that point. Also, the third movie was a feature film, so we actually had a larger budget to work with,
Right.
and I feel like everything that all of the just fantasies that came out of Kenny's brain were actually able to come to fruition. Um, so that was I felt like that everything was at our fingertips with that one.
Yeah, absolutely. Is
Yeah.
there anything during that time, uh, the High School Musical days that you learned or that you like still carry with you as you continue on? Because I mean, even since then, we've seen you in so many different things. Like I'm pretty sure I was like binging Dynasty and I saw you
Yeah.
on, on the episode of.
Yeah.
So you're really out there. But is there anything from that time that you still hold like dear to you and kind of keep with you?
I would say the people, well, Monique Coleman and I, we actually just finished working on another film together,
I
playing love
love
interest.
that.
Yeah, we have a Lifetime movie that's coming out in December, and
Oh, that's great.
yeah. And that was our first time working together in a project together.
Right.
Since and Mo, Lucas, like whenever we see each other, we it's I mean it's going through what we went through was such a um, unique experience, and it was just such a bonding experience. We're really bonded for life. So
Yeah.
that's to this day, what I really carry.
Absolutely. Thank you so much for dealing with those questions. I know you probably get that all the time, but High School Musical really does live in a lot of our hearts and probably will.
I appreciate it. No, truly, I appreciate it, and I get it. Like so this is a random story, but I my wife and I are super fans of Avatar: The Last Airbender.
I'm watching that right now.
Are you really? Okay,
Yeah.
so I've been a fan since like for years, like
Yeah.
back when it was on Nickelodeon. Like I've seen it for forever, and I introduced her to it.
Mhm.
Um, and we recently, my wife was going through some stuff, and the actor who plays Iroh
Mhm.
actually had sent her. We have another actor friend of ours who knows him and happened to shoot him a text, and he created this video
Uh-huh.
and sent it to my wife as Iroh. Like he was doing the voice and doing the whole
That's so
thing.
cool.
And there was just this overwhelming just emotion that just came over the both of us, and it was such an eye opener and a reminder, because obviously, like I've been experiencing the fandom and love of High School Musical for 15 years now,
Right.
and I constantly have people say, like I grew up with you and I love it, but I have those projects that are like that for me. So when I know that people are having that, I'm very grateful,
Yeah.
and I get it. I know that they're what that kind of nostalgia, especially something that you know those who are in that age bracket where it was a project that they watched during a time of that was their lives were really being shaped.
Exactly,
So
exactly. Yeah, because I'm
yeah.
a millennial, so I definitely grew up with it. And that's not even the first thing that I saw you on. I remember seeing you on this show, and it was like these additional channels. Everybody didn't even have this channel, but it was this show called Flight 29 Down. And I used
Yeah.
to love that show so much. And then I remember seeing you in Catch That Kid, obviously. So, it's definitely full circle. Like, wow, like we are adults now.
Yeah, like it's weird adulting. Crazy.
Definitely.
But funny that you mentioned Flight 29 down. That was my last time being in Hawaii before this project.
Wow.
Yeah, so that was I think I was 15 when I was working on that one, and
Mm.
I haven't. I'm 32 now. I haven't been back to Hawaii since. So
Wow.
yeah, so that was amazing, and like going and revisiting some of the places that I had frequented when back when we were working on that project. It was such
Nostalgia times 10.
nostalgia. Yeah, it was great. We went to go like the Kahuku shrimp trucks. Have you ever been to Hawaii?
I haven't. No, I
If
wish.
if you ever get the chance, on Oahu, on the North Shore, there are these trucks. There's a whole string of them, and they're called the Kahuku shrimp trucks. And they have these shrimp farms, and they get the shrimp right there, and they cook them on these trucks. It's so insanely good.
Yeah.
But like just to go back again and visit there and eat the shrimp again. That was really really cool.
Serious jealousy right now. Also because shrimp is like one of my favorite foods. Like I probably eat it, if not every day, like every other day. So
That's good for
definitely when
you.
I get
That's
to Hawaii,
awesome. Nice.
on the bucket list for sure, for sure. Are there any other upcoming projects besides the movie that's coming out on Hallmark this Saturday that you would love to tell people about?
Yeah, obviously, that one's we're right on the cusp of it. Super excited about it.
Mhm.
I told you about the Lifetime project that we have coming out in December. I also worked on a biopic called "Remember Me," the Mahalia Jackson project, which Mahalia Jackson story, which I get to play Cab Calloway
Wow.
in it. That was amazing.
Yeah.
Uh, um, I'm also so did we talk about? Yeah, we talked about Catch Me If You Can.
Yeah.
So
So you're busy.
I'm busy,
You
very
got
very busy. A lot of things in the pike, and I'm actually next month. I'm scheduled to be going to work on something else that I'm sure will be announced relatively soon. So I've been busy back and forth, working on things. Very grateful to be busy, but just trying to juggle everything and keep the head on straight.
I appreciate it. Thank you so much for your time. Very much appreciate it. And just one more question before you go, because I do know um, one of the people that reached out to me was a young girl, and she said that she was interested in getting into acting, but she was a little bit nervous, and she wanted to know if you had any tips for her.
Well, I think everyone's nervous. That's. I don't know if the nerves ever go away. And what I will say though is if you're nervous, that's just excitement. That's really what that is. I to this day, especially if like for instance, if I'm about to start a new show on Broadway, I'm getting ready to get out, walk out onto that stage for the first time. It's opening night. I'm nervous. Like there's jitters. But you just breathe. Nervousness a lot of times is just excitement without breath. And if you just remember to just take in the air, you can turn those nerves become goosebumps and they become excitement and what the really really important thing to remember though is to continue to find the joy. If you're not enjoying it, if you're not loving it, then it's there are with art and with artistry, you want it to come from a place of love and joy. So if you're nervous just because you're excited about it, um, you know, keep going for it, keep striving. And there's a lot of no's in this business. There's a lot of rejection. Um, just
Yeah.
just keep plowing forward, and find the joy.
I love that. Spoken like a true professional Seriously.
Yeah.
So thank you so much for your time, Corbin. This was a blast. I never in a million years thought this would happen, us talking right now, especially about High School Musical. So thank you, thank you.
Thank
And I'll
you.
be super
You
excited.
were awesome. It was such a pleasure.
Thank you.
Thank you so much. I really appreciate it.
Thank you so much. And I'll be excited for audiences to check out Love for Real on Hallmark on July 31st at 9 p.m.
Thank you.
Thank you so
Thank you.
much.
Have a great rest of your day. And
Thank you.
till the next time when it's in person.
Till the next time, I look forward to it. And if I ever get to Hawaii and try that place out, I will definitely let you know.
Where's the buzz? Where is the buzz? You said was mine.